Hello, it's Michael James Uy from BSBA 1B. Today I will be sharing my learnings in BSBA first semester. So, my understanding on the first lesson is the fundamentals of management and functions of management, like planning, staffing, organizing, directing, all those sort that I just shared is really important, especially planning. Planning is probably the first step on like establishing your business. You're going to need planning. Organizing, after you establish a business, you are going to organize your business and make an organization, you know, and if we make organization, then probably the business should be much more like good flowing and probably increase productivity efficiencies. And the third one is staffing. Staffing is very important. We are going to need manpower. If without manpower or workers, employees, then the business should you know not be functionable. And lastly, directing. Pretty much directing is very important for the business, because you need to supervise your employees and your managers. If you're the owner, if you're the manager too, you're going to supervise your employees, that motivate them, guide them on certain procedures and certain rules in the company. If we direct, the efficiency, the production, and also it also like lessen the problem of the business. You in directing, you're basically solving the problem of the employees and everything. Now the second lesson is the evolution of management principles and theories. So the evolution of pretty much management, or the management principles and theories, is pretty much dated back from history, like 19th century. And for example, is like the pyramid of Giza wasn't made actually by one person. It was made by workers, employees, no, workers actually, or slaves. And they are pretty much supervised by their respective team leaders, and all this stuff. Now moving on to corporation. So corporation is pretty much a you know a of course corporation. So it involves a lot of people. In my People that invest in a certain corporation. you know if they have a self what you say self owned tax, you can work there. No, not tax, actually it's shares. So so they can work there. And a corporation is pretty much, for example, like a company like Temu, Amazon, and pretty much any other fast food chains. Also, for cooperative, it's pretty much self. You're pretty much working on a company, but pretty much you're on your own, but you're still using you know the company's name, but you yourself is working. Now moving on to leading. So this is the third lesson, leading, and we're also gonna include controlling. So so for leading is very much you know it's like the concept of directing, guiding, motivation. But they also introduce some other leadership styles or theories. So for theories is pretty much the leadership theories is the great man theory. The great man theory is pretty much about leaders were born to be leaders, and the third theory is leaders were born with specific, traits, good traits, and they are not, you know, made to be the leader. Now, for behavioral theories, pretty much your behavior is going to, determine if you're, a good leader or fit. Now, for contingency theories is pretty much about, a leadership style that is, let's say magdepend siya sa like situation you good. If kana nga situation he's good, then he's good at that. That's pretty much it. So the next one is transactional. That's pretty much giving. If a worker is disobeying, of course you're going to give him punishment. So that's very much this transactional. Transformational leadership is pretty much, for example, employee, nakita nimo nga ang kaning manager is, very good, and karon na kailangan may paginaani ko pareha niya because kay maayo siya nga tao, mao siya mo take initiative, kamao siya mo do other stuff like pag guide sa mga employees, ma-inspired sila gani, and they would become a really good leader or like future leader ang katong employee because he is inspired by the really good manager. And leadership styles, first one is autocratic. Pretty much autocratic is the managers get it done, like ang mga employees dili sila dili sila ka reach out of mga concerns, give opinions, di sila pwede na trabaho. And next one is lazis. So lazis is very much giving trust to your employees. So full trust kanila, like pwede mo biyaan sila dira, give them freedom. That's pretty much it. Next one is democratic or the participative leadership. So democratic is very much like motivating your employee to like aray diri appeal their trabaho kani participate ani kay para improve lang skills, like example dishwasher siya, then gana sa manager nga participate diri kay kailangan kuwang ni og kanang tigluto sa mga patis o ay diri luto. So pretty much maura gid na ang democratic, like you motivate your employees to be participative. Now for bureaucratic, that is pretty much same with autocratic. It's just ang bureaucratic is very strict ragid, maragid na very strict. Sa autocratic mao gid sila cause for bureaucratic di ka kahatag opinion tanan di ka kahatag, okay basta trabaho ra gid ka trabaho, and you also follow a certain procedure ana gid precisely. So moving on to communication. So communication was the very important for the business because you're going to need communication to be to have a teamwork, to have a teamwork or to have a coordination between the employees and the managers. It's really important. So next one is controlling. So controlling is pretty much like kontrolon nimong organization, business ana. So example ship, then ang goal is to reach the next island, then namnay ka ng wheel biyang kuan or wheel like steering wheel ang ship. So you know, as a manager or as a captain, you're going to control the ship paingon sa inyong goal na dito sa island. Kay if ang ang ship moadto sa laing nga kuan lugar, then dili na na lahi na na dili na na goal, you pretty much jeopard or di abort ninyo yung goal. So as a manager, you're going to, of course, control the ship, or the captain, you're going to control the ship back to the goal. Ngayon yung original goal yun. So nasa other stuff diri, financial controls, budget, marketing, human resource controls, computer information controls. So kaning computer information controls is pretty much computers, and that involves classified classified files, pretty much ang kanang mga files sa organization, passwords or mga sales dapat classified gina sa, dapat makaibawa na ang mga staff ra or ang owner or ang managers ra gid ang naiko na. So for human resource controls, it's pretty much the the employees, workers, and you should take actions if they are not following the what do you say that the procedure, or they're doing something bad, and you're going to fire them, take initiative biya gid ang kaning control. And budget controls, pretty much you are given a budget from a manager or a owner. Tagaan ang budget ang owner, hatagaan ang budget ng manager nga for this certain day, this is gonna be your budget. If na ay mga damages din kanira na kaning budget ang gihatag mo, inyong gastuon ra gyud. So importante gini budgeting, is importante gini siya, because pretty much if kamo budget, then yung daghan na itong ma-earn, daghan na itong ma-profit if cost effective lang gid ta. For financial controls, is pretty much like mga expenditures, like mga journal entries. It's pretty much about financial gid. That's pretty much it. So mao ra gid ako ma-share karon, and thank you. See you next time. Bye bye.